Hello viewers, hello students. My name is Mr. Michael. I'm a teacher from Tender Care Multi-Story International School, Cairo, Egypt. Today I'll be teaching science for grade 5. And the topic I'll be treating today is the skeletal system. The skeletal system. That is the topic I'll be treating today. Firstly, before I proceed with this teaching, I also want to inform our students at home that you can also watch us on YouTube. And our YouTube channel is Tender Care. You are going to type Tender Care Multi-Story, Tender Care, then you're going to leave a small space, then Multi-Story. You are going to watch us live and direct. So for any of you who missed some classes of any grade, from foundation up to senior schools, you can go back to YouTube and you are going to see all the lessons there. Thank you very much. Now I proceed with the lesson. Skeletal system. The skeletal system is the framework of bones in the body. I repeat, the skeletal system is the framework of bones in the body. That is the definition of skeletal system. It is a framework of bones in the body. Because every human, we have bones in our body. Because if we don't have bones in our body, there is no how we are going to have a good posture. That is to show you how important the bones are in the body. It provides support and shape to the body. That is to show that it also provides support and shape to the body also. That's to tell you how important the bones are in the body. Also, without it, man would not be able to move or stand erect. Yes, without bones in our body, it's not possible for man to stand erect. Why? I'm standing in front of you now teaching you, is because there is bone in my body. That is why I could stand erect, to move around to the right, move around to the left. It's because there is bone in my body. Then we have types of bones. Types of bones in the body. We have different types of bones in our body. The bones in the body can be basically classified into 3 groups. Yes, we have series of bones in our body, but basically we are going to classify the bones in the body are classified into 3 groups. 3 groups. 1, we have the long bones. I repeat, the long bones. 2, we have the vertebrae. Vertebrae. That's the second type of bones we have in our body. While the third is called phalanx. Phalanx. That is the third group of bones that we have in our body. Firstly, I'm going to speak on the first one, which is the long bones. Long bones are bones found in the arms and legs. I repeat again. Long bones are bones found in the arms and legs. Examples: femur, femur is found in the thigh. Yes, femur. The long bones are found in the arms and in the legs. Okay? Then the femur is the thigh bone. All of my thigh bone is like this. This is the thigh. The bone from here to here is called femur. The bone from here, as you can see me, from here to this place is called femur. That's the thigh here, because this is our thigh, and there is a bone from here to this place. So the bone from here to here is called femur. Please don't forget that, please. It's called femur. Then the second one is the humerus. The humerus. Humerus is upper arm bone. That is, the humerus can be found here. You see, from this joint, from here to this place, is the upper arm. As you can see, from here, there is a joint here to this place. So there is a bone here. The bone here is called the humerus. Please don't forget that too. Then the third one, the ulna and radius. Ulna and radius can be found in the lower arm. That is lower arm bone. This is the lower arm. There is a bone here. From here to this place, there is a bone there. And the bone here is called the ulna and radius. Please don't forget that too. Then the fourth one is the tibia and the fibula. Tibia and fibula. That is leg bone. You can see the tibia and the fibula bone here. You can see from here to this place. You see, there is a bone here. From this nail here, down here. So this bone here, this bone, touch your leg, can pass this at home and see the way I'm doing my home. From here, there is a bone from here to this place. It's called the tibia and the fibula because there is two bones here. There is one in the front and there is one also at the back, making it two bones, which is the tibia and fibula. So it can be found in the leg. That is the leg bone. I repeat again. Examples of long bones are found. One, the femur, which can be found in the thigh bone. Don't forget, here, there is a bone here. And from here to here, there is a bone here, and the bone is called the femur. While the second one, the humerus, which can be found in the upper arm bone. That is from here to this place. There is a bone here. From here to here, there is a bone there, and the bone is humerus. Then, ulna and radius, that is the lower arm bone. Because here is the upper arm, while here is the lower arm. So from here to here, there is another bone here called the ulna and the radius. Then the last one, which is the tibia and the fibula, which is the leg bone. As I told you earlier, here, this is where tibia and fibula is, the leg bone. Please don't forget that. Then the second group, which is the vertebrae. The second group is the vertebrae. The vertebrae are small bones arranged to make a series of bones at the back. That is, series of bones at the back like this. Series of bones in our back here. They are the vertebrae. Now, examples are the clavicle bones. The clavicle bones are the neck bones. You see, my neck here like this, from here to here, there is a bone there. So the bone here in the neck is called the clavicle bone. Please don't forget that too. Then another one is the thoracic. Thoracic can be found is the bones in our chest. Like in my chest now, if you touch your chest here, wherever you are listening, if you touch your chest like this, there are bones there. There are bones in the chest like this. And the bones there are called, they are the thoracic bones. Then the third one is the vertebrae. The vertebrae is the backbone. The bones from here like this. The bones in our back like this is the vertebrae. Please don't forget. The first one is the examples of vertebrae. The examples, number one is the clavicle bones, which is the neck bones. Bones that you see here, if you touch your neck here, you see that there is a bone. The bone is called the clavicle bone. Then the second one is the thoracic. Thoracic are the bones in our chest. You touch your chest like this, if you touch it, you're going to feel that you're touching bone. The bones are called thoracic. Then the third one is the vertebrae, which I told you earlier that vertebrae are bones in our back. Touch your back like this, you're going to feel touching bones, and these bones are called vertebrae. Then the third group is phalanx. I repeat, phalanx are the bones in the fingers and in the foot. Yes, this is the third group of bones that we have in our body, which is called the phalanx. The phalanx are bones that you will find in your fingers, in our fingers, you see, in our fingers and in our foot. When I mean foot, you know what I'm talking about, foot. In our foot here. Yes, that is two types of phalanx, which is the toe bones and the finger bones. You can see all these things. You see, if you touch your finger like this, you see this your finger, there is bone inside. The bone inside, there are small bones in our fingers, small bones in our fingers like this. Touch them. They are the phalanx. While the second one is the toe. Your toes, you are going to feel bones there too. These are the phalanx. That are the two examples of the phalanx that we have. So far, so good. I believe you all understand the skeletal system now. I believe by now you should understand why bones is important in our body. Because I said earlier that bones provide support and shape to the body. It also, without it, man will not be able to move or stand. Because as I'm standing now teaching you, if there is no bone in my body, I cannot be able to move. You see, I will not be able to move around. I will not be able to go down, come up. It's because there is bone in my body. That is why I am able to move around. I can do, stand erect like this, go down, stand up. It's because there are bones in my body. Then I told you the types of bones in the body, which I told you the bones in the body can basically be classified into three. I told you classify the bones in our body into three groups, which I told you. The first one is the long bones, where I told you earlier where the long bones are. Then I told the second one is the vertebrae, and the third one is the phalanx, which I told you earlier. I told you where the long bones are in our body, where I told you the long bones can be found in the arm, in our arms, and the leg. Then I told you where the femur is. The femur is in the thigh. From here to here, that's where the femur is. There is a bone here, it's called femur. Please don't forget. Then the second one is the humerus, which is the upper arm bone. The bone from here, from this joint here to this place, is called the humerus. Please don't forget that too. Then the third one, the ulna and the radius, which is the lower arm. From here to here, there is a bone here. So it is the ulna and the radius. Then the fourth one, which is tibia and fibula, which is the leg bone here. There is a bone here. That is the tibia, where you can see tibia and fibula. Then the second group is the vertebrae, where I told you the vertebrae are small bones arranged to make a series of bones at the back. That's a series of bones. Series of bones in our back like this. You see? Series of bones in our back. Right from the neck here down to this place. The bones that you can see in our backs here are called the vertebrae. Where I told you the clavicle bones can be found here. The clavicle bones in the neck. You see? You touch your neck like this. You're going to see it there. Then the thoracic, the chest bone. In our chest like this, you see, when you touch your chest wherever you are, you're going to see, you're going to feel some bones here. And those bones are called the thoracic bones. Then the third one, which is the vertebrae. And I told you the vertebrae, they are the backbone, the bones that you're going to see in our back like this. You see, back like this. They are the vertebrae. Then I told you the third group. Okay. Okay, from this, I believe. Move the board away. Okay, I want to show you some. Thank you, Technical Director. Yes, thank you for these. Yes, thank you very much for this diagram. I believe, based on this diagram showing now, I believe that you are going to understand it more. You are going to understand it more. Thank you. I told you the first one. Let me start from the beginning, which I told you the long bones. The long bones can be found here. Look at these are the long bones. From here, see, from here to here. See, these are the long bones. From here to here. You see, this is the upper arm. This is the second, the lower arm. So there is a joint here. There is another bone from here to here. You see, it is the ulna. You see, this is the ulna. You see, from here to here. I also told you the second types of bones, which I told you, the vertebrae, the bones from the neck. And this here now, you see, there is a bone here. These are the vertebrae. You see, there is a bone in the neck. There are bones too in the chest. So all these, you see, all these bones, all these small bones that you are seeing in our chest, they are the vertebrae. Right from the neck, you see there are bones here, there are bones in all these places too. They are the second group of bones, which are they are the vertebrae. You see, and even at our back, you see this is the bones that from here, like we said, it's also bone in our back too. So they are, it's also the, part of the vertebrae. And I told you the third one, which is the phalanx. The phalanx are the bones, look at, the phalanx are the bones you see in your fingers like this. You see, they are the phalanx, finger bones. Then the second one is the bones that you are going to see and the foot. You see, there are bones here and the foot here. So these bones here, both from the ones of the foot and the fingers, they are called the phalanx bones. Please don't forget this. I believe with this diagram now, you are going to understand the skeletal system, and you are going to see why important the bones are important in our body, because it gives the body shape and also make the body to stand erect. Thank you very much on that. So now we're going to proceed with the. So with this now and the diagram that I've shown to you, you should be able to understand all the bones in our body. So if there's any question, please, you can sit by, raising your hand, trying to show that you have a question. And I'm here to answer any question on this topic, the skeletal system. Any question from the viewers and from my students? Hello? Is there anyone there? Any question? Okay. In absence of none, I will proceed by giving some exercise to do then at home for more understanding. For more understanding. I want you to do this at home. So, I would like you to attempt these 5 questions. Alright, so I've said these 5 questions. So by next class, we are going to talk on it before I proceed to the next topic. So please make sure you attempt the question and make sure you do it very well. And also, before I move away from the class now, I also want to remind you that for those who were unable to listen or watch this lesson now live, you can go to the YouTube, our YouTube channel, and watch the class there. You can subscribe by pressing the bell there. You subscribe and you also press the like. You can download and you can watch live there. So it's very easy. It's very easy for you now. So if you are not on, if you cannot watch it live, you can easily go to the YouTube and everything is there. So please don't forget to do this exercise I've given to you on the board. So till next class, I want to wish you everybody, take care of yourself. Bye.